So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the finish! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that's well seen too. James. Mavididi. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. James, driving through the middle. Eze, it's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ødegaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not the most accurate pass. It's a sharp pass. Saliba makes the interception. It's a searching pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Timber picks it up out wide. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he plays one through. Now it's dealt over Reed.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He has found the way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Daka. Navididi is onto this. And they win it back again. And it's Winks. Almost half an hour in now. Look at the space here. Looking for the run. Christensen picks it up. Big header! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Leicester are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking for a runner. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Daka! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both.
Climbs up big. Oh, crossbar!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, it's come loose. Here comes another cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Saka. And they can counter here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Real chance! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. And it's Rice. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Leicester are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. He won't be happy with that one. James, spread out to the left. He's in a great position here. Goes looking wide. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Can he get it through? Reed. Oh, good take. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Leicester blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And now he has two. Chance! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 57 minutes is number 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Shot, surely! And that has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a clever look. Header! Daka being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Played back in, picked out, and the shot! Havertz. Daka touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Can he latch on to this? Saliba tries to clear. Havertz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 19.
Arsenal playing for pride here. The match surely begins. He's had a shot! He has done it! Ødegaard at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 8.
Arsenal have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's Daka. Marçal. He's picked his way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross into the ball. Up he goes! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Oh, good spread. Saka. Saka going full tilt down the right-hand side. Christensen deals with that comfortably. Marçal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for options, for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. In comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, super find. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ødegaard. Oh, super ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! He's kept it out, just. Arsenal have their third corner. And he shoots! So their fourth corner of the game. Ended up in no man's land. It's a promising position. Here it is, crossed in.
Minutes has been indicated.
Golden. Daka. Pass somewhat off target. Throw in. There's good running with the ball. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! Now, how often do you see that?
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Gabriel Jesus coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And a chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There's the shot! It's in! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. He'll try to keep this alive. And he's forced to go back. He's in, surely! And he's whipped it across. Here's the header! And one more try! Lewandowski.
Trabzonspor definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player and model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw on that remarkable debut.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played out to the right. It's a promising position. Rafinha. Trabzonspor are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Rafinha. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball.
Trabzonspor are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now the cross. Al Kubasi with the clearance. Here comes another chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rashford. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. This looks promising. Nice control. He's picked his way through. Here comes the cross. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, this is a grand finish! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gets his head on it! Just off target.
Stefan Savic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He shifted it to the flank. And he's on a charge. It's a good-looking delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Rafinha. Looking for the run. Rashford.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's been shifted off it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Now that is a hefty challenge. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Trabzonspor really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Rashford. Trabzonspor different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Caught offside that time. Stefan Savic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Araujo does well to get it back. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Trabzonspor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Trabzonspor really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that's well spotted. Trabzonspor perhaps contemplating their next change here. Trabzonspor needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's picked it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. Great chance! He's hit it first time.
Rafinha really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height. Oh, smashing header! Trabzonspor have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tufan looking to run onto it. He gets big! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that chance, surely! Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Lewandowski duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah,
up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Deep into stoppage time. Trabzonspor have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Lewandowski! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it was probably for him.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Bellingham. And now they can spring out of defence. Elects to cross. Whatever he had in mind, that... Camavinga! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Haaland finds himself offside. Asensio. And he cuts out the supply. That's rather hopeful. Asensio clears. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely worked. Rodrigo! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Decent chance! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's only too happy to take that back. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Doku. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Shot could shoot! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. He's tries a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku. Camavinga. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. He's away. He's found some space. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ruben Dias. Looking for options for movement. He's got... There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Right back in the game! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now this could be a chance. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's intervened well there. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the channel. And there's his chance to lead the counter. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? An uncompromising challenge. O'Reilly was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Foden. O'Reilly. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Madrid do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. Here we go again, then. That's a shade optimistic. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rodrigo looking to add to his goal. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! No, that's been intercepted. Oh, super ball! Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. Vardiol makes the interception. Played into space. Foden is having a shot! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's managed to get free. He's come in hard. Goes down, but nothing given. Taken back almost at once. He is through here.
Such good technique.
Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foden is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Foden with a real chance here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Foden! Look at the space here. Ake climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tries to pass it through. He's in a good... Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chouameni, Camavinga, Mbappe, and he's on his way, takes a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw!
En el minuto 73.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great vision. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Cherki. That's a sharp pass. He's on it. Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And Marmouche! That's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. Deep, deep into injury time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Lewis, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. Great chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in.
And the shots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender.
Chance, surely! Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once. Chance for a shot! Well, that block was more instinctive than anything else. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. No outsmarting him this time. Guardiola concedes a free kick for that. Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
O'Reilly, looking for options for movement, closing in on goal. Great chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bellingham goes back to front. Donnarumma. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Doku. O'Reilly driving forwards. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Foden! Oh, that's a waste. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland, crunching tackle. Haaland is alert to the... Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Now that looks a decent ball. He's away. Mbappe! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Camavinga into the channel.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Asensio plays it short. Showing good feet. Crosses it in. He gets big. And again. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bellingham wins the duel this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Now, Vinicius Junior! And how did he not make it 4?
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers. Oh, smashing header! He scores! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. One sweeping move executed, and the shot! Holland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And here's Bellingham. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. So the perfect chance to get one back. He's gone direct. Just too high. Nice control. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. That's good running with the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. Ake. Now, can they get him away? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. It's Haaland! It is a fantastic goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that really is so impressive.
El dorsal
And
9.
now he has
Se
two.
lleva a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So is this the start of a comeback? Foden. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he get away here? And it's made its way to him. Goes down, but nothing given. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played. Now it's Bellingham. Quality ball. Ambitious ball here. This looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good-looking ball. Okay. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That ball looks a good one. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Asensio with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
Not got that quite right.
El dorsal 21.
Into the last 5 minutes. Guardiol is there, and he can pick it up. It's an imaginative pass. That is a great pick out. Oh, it's hit the post! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Camavinga. Oh, he shot a goal! Sticks it away! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid grab a 3... And that's that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's picked it up out wide. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardo Silva. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Asensio gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's lost his man here. Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. Well, nicely intercepted. O'Reilly has given away a free kick. Asensio. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Chance, surely! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Could go all the way here. Shot a goal! In he goes again. Nice interception, well timed. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Oh, what a ball! Guardiola with a fine tackle. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in here. Camavinga! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Foden. Foden carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Knocks it into space. Camavinga looking for the run. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. It's a goal kick. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. Tchouaméni, who's set up one goal so far. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. Some resolute defending there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Asensio is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Doku.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity.
And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this is having a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0.
And we are back on the way.
Bernardo Silva.
Good ball, good take. Oh, a lovely bit of skill.
That is a crunching tackle.
Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo.
And now the breakaway.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. O'Reilly. Well read, nice interception. Asensio. Chips it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been won straight back. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just seem...
Great chance! And he hits the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here. And the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Doku. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That has not gone well.
Back into the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
O'Reilly. Foden.
Yeah, I think...
Can he finish? They've done it! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And he shoots! He scored! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Oh, that's superb.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. And he scores! Back in business!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns and goes back. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can he find a finish? Threads one in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid have been handed a game-changing chance. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Marmouche. And it's Lewis. 5 minutes to add. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Valverde. Madrid finding their passes. Mbappe! And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what has happened here?
Picked out brilliantly. And that will be the final act.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained.
Doku! Doku! That is delicious!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
And the through ball. He's found a way through.
Now it's Rodrigo.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden in acres of space out wide.
Oh, well played, well played.
And the pass is intercepted. Doku. O'Reilly. Driving through.
Shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's been cut out, well played. Rodrigo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland.
Out to the left it goes.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Nice looking ball.
He's having a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Foden. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Rodrigo might just make this. Asensio cuts it out. Doku has it out wide and in space. He came in hard, very hard. Cross flung in towards the middle. Looking for a runner.
That's beautifully weighted.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewis.
Rodri.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Haaland. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's O'Reilly.
And Bernardo Silva! Now, who's going to be first to this? It'll be a throw-in.
Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, well played. Quality ball.
Now it's Rodrigo. Bernardo Silva. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Superb goal!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force them.
Shoots! No mistake!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. O'Reilly. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the keeper's ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tchouaméni with the short one. Backward it goes. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas, takes a shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great chance! Nicely shaped ball. Lewis gets across to intercept that. This looks promising. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's onside. He might be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's been taken short.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rodrigo.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And it's Tchouaméni. Lewis makes the interception. Threads one in. He's had a shot!
It's hit the upright.
Searching pass he's played there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he was quick to react.
And that has left him in a heap.
Bellingham. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. Ake
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Vinicius Junior.
Now, can they get him away? Lewis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's big chance! Brilliant from Savinho! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Marcó en el
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to...
Mbappe has a shot!
Oh, this is a great position.
And that is that.
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's João Pedro.
In with the challenge.
Looking for the run. He has found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's a good-looking... It's a mighty effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Decent chance!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the shot!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Wriggles his way through. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ball's played through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the through ball.
Neymar.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yeah, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, and the finish! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance.
Surely now! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Played in deep. Terrific hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. He's well positioned here. And the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. And he's lost his man here. Picked up. He's having a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Indonesia have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we are back on the way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, impressive strike. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, that's fabulous. Driving forward. Played in. Climbs up big. Oh, almost a sixth. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Joe Linton
Has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
just about within shooting range. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Shot a goal! Could be danger here.
And again!
And he shoots!
Oh, taken with style!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Brazil playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Number 26.
Carlos Augusto.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's on it, can he get away?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's João Pedro.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Threads one in.
Oh, that's superb.
Chance, surely!
Stood up well to him there.
And they're quick to get it back.
Looking for option.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Brazil have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Lucas Paqueta.
Substitutions taking place.
Making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Knocks it into space. He slings it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's a pretty loose pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Not much subtlety about that challenge.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Good ball, good take.
Chance for a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
There will be
It
5
was the
minutes
crispest of
added time.
hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. He is through here.
5 minutes to add.
And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. It's in.
Complete awareness. He understood what...
And that's that.
Indonesia, looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so to get. Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams, both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. A pair of neighbours ready to go at each other again.
Well,
shooting chance! It's there!
well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have had the first signal.
Shot, surely! And he hits the net. Two, and we've barely begun here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And a chance! Brilliant! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pedro Porro. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Araujo. He's a sharp little ball here. Antonio Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a terrific header. It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they're back on the ball again. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Morata. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Picked out Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Morata. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And we are already promptly back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Can he finish?
They've got to be quick to recover this. Diogo Costa.
Oh, what has happened here? Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Goes for a shot! They've done it!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pedri.
Pedri. Vitinha cuts it out. Natchez Nunes. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack.
Climbs up big! And he's hit it too high.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
E vai entrar com o número 16. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Pedro Porro. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pedro Porro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him.
He rises! And that has flown over.
Not the most accurate pass. Trincao.
And here's Rafael Leao. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's a shoot!
And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 8, número 9
Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Looking to play him in. And the finish! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And this is Morata.
Vitinha. Pedro Porro cuts out the pass.
That's a super give and go.
Vitinha.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha herring after the ball here.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
That's been slipped through.
Chance! And it's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Ferran Torres.
Big chance!
No, that's just wide. Looking for the run. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Bruno Fernandes.
Here's Vitinha.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He can run onto that.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
Lovely pass, but can he...
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! Wonderfully smooth, and the referee brings it to a close.
Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here. Big chance, corner. Hungary with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! He's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's been shifted off it. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
He's a sharp little ball here. Has a look and place it forward. Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. Great work on the overlap. Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Looking to play him in. Kirkesh. Cleared without hesitation. It's their second corner of the game. Ryerson plays it all the way forward. Norway have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
That's an imaginative pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And they can counter here. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Crossed in again. Oh, well played. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. And here's the chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Lofted in. Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Haaland. Nagy. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's lost. Decent chance! He scores! Norway are back in business. And that is about as cool as... Not expertly. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Really well played.
He is chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Szoboszlai. And we hit half-time. Hungary are finally getting a much-needed so far. Of course.
We're about to announce
Points a
today's
half,
hockey
more of the
numbers.
same, please.
Watch the
Score at
screen
the
if you
interval,
have a ticket.
2-2.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field, number 15.
And it's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 19.
Hungary come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well,
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Odegaard! Oh, Judge, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it into space. And the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Delivers. Oh, smashing header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries to play it through. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in, and he plays one through. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked out the run. He's beaten. He's having a shot! So we've reached the hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In towards the back stick. And he's cleared it back out. Spread out to the left. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He's in a great position here. Tries to dink it through. Hungary are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Soboslai. Ødegaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
Haaland, and he welcomes it in, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Norway certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Number 16, coming on the field, number 9, number 24, substitution.
Kerkesh. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He came in hard, very hard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Played it. Oh, what a climb! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Norway really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Nagy. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's got great chance! Hungary take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That's gone for a throw-in. Swings in across. Keeper's dealt with that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kerkez. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Hungary are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player worth keeping an eye out for, Peter. The latest crop of...
Memphis Depay! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first.
Gakpo! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Augustinsson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around.
Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Could be danger here. Oh, there's a probing ball, and the counter is on. He's through here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Sweden are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It's a pretty loose pass. Great skill, that's nice. And he's on his way! Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
That's great running from him. Determined, committed, and getting on the front foot.
Isaac! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take, shoots! Gakpo with a beautifully timed run. Oh, he's been caught and he shoots! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He's had a shot! Oh, in he goes again! Goal, Sweden! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The most accurate pass. Played into space. Augustinsson. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kluivert is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been won straight back. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kulusevski. Good, strong midfield. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sweden go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Marlon gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And here's Isak. Applies the finish!
Great football, shot and save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it
There will
short.
be 3 minutes added time.
Xavi Simons.
Going full tilt down the left.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's in space and looking for options.
There's the header!
Memphis Depay is flagged offside.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Tries to play it through. He slings it in.
And the half-time whistle goes.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Sweden lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
And we are back on the way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance! In he goes again. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Simons. Marlon. Shot, surely!
Oh, that's a waste.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Simons.
That looks a good ball through. It's Memphis Depay! Superb from Depay! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're back within reach.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
And that's a good ball.
Isak! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sweden get their fourth corner. De Vrij clears it away. That is ended up in no man's land.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, it's
Just the keeper to beat! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Kulusevski goes on a run down the left wing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 10. Substitution in progress.
Tries to pass it through. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lang. Sweden still have the cards to affect this game. And the pass is intercepted.
Out to the left it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ake. That pass has been well intercepted. That pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. Forwards and with intent. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Chance for the shot! It's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Number 17. Substitution for
This is
Sweden.
threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Substitutions taking place.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Chance!
He has done it! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
The goal scored for
A great
Sweden
delivery and a finish
after
to match.
76
So
minutes
well played,
is
Peter. Did a great
number
job keeping
17.
sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it
Substitution for
perfectly.
Sweden. Number 21.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Number
This is
19.
such a dominant performance.
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Shifted it to the flank.
Oh, sweet feet.
Has crossed.
Climbs up big! It's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Can he get onto this?
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Goodmanson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. So much time and space here. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there. Aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Lang. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's just beyond his reach. Schuten.
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
So this to pull level.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and
That's the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Chance, surely! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. Gravenberg. Gomez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That looks a good ball through. That has not gone well. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Barcelona finding their passes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Oh, shooting chance! And And he has kicked it out somehow.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Konate did well to him. De Jong with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Over to the left. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap.
Great chance!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Brilliantly cut out. Araujo clears it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rashford. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played out to the left flank. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri purring through the... And a shot! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
There's the shot! Off the post. Gravenberg. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now this could be a... Wirtz! Sensational from Wirtz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Could be danger here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Gomez. And it's Soboslai. Konate. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot at goal! And he's gone looking for safety.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kirkes. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Now it's Chiesa. Wirtz. Rafinha. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Isak. And he's surging through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking here to chip it through. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's worked it through. And the shot! De Jong. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, that's been intercepted. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the...
Shoots!
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is...
And it's hoisted clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Shapes to shoot! No, not quite. Szoboszlai. This looks promising. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Comes out and deals with it. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy. Lewandowski. Ekitike! Brilliant! A finish of true class. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Wirtz. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's picked out the run. Decent chance! It's a goal!
result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 8.
And now he has two.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gravenberg. Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They're still trying to make a game of this.